MP Transport Department's initiative for the safety of women, a step towards progress and development. Transport is one of the most important needs of the people, whether it is public or personal. Most of the government departments have a direct or indirect dependence on the Transport Department and have to coordinate with each other for the smooth running of the government's programs. Speaking about women empowerment programs, we must understand that despite women constituting nearly half of the population, only 1/4 of them are able to use public or personal transport. This is one of the major factors that hinder their physical and mental development and becomes a hurdle in the pursuit of self-dependence and self-empowerment. Although the number of vehicles on the road is increasing at a much faster pace than the population, the number of public officials controlling them are decreasing at a very rapid rate. The officers and the staff of the Transport Department are working overtime in bringing about transparency and a sense of security in public, especially amongst the women whose safety and self-confidence is paramount. Let us have a look at some of the regulations the department has enacted to empower women and to induce confidence in them. We are aware that every day women have to get into those crowded buses and matadors. To ensure that they have some space to themselves in those crowded vehicles, the government has reserved seat numbers 11 to 15 for women only. Besides this, special seats right behind the driver have been reserved for those women who need to feed their babies. An amendment has also been made in the permit rules whereby it will be mandatory for all the buses to have curtained cabin for such women. These steps will help women to have an easy and comfortable journey in these buses. A common complaint often heard is that the bus conductors and drivers usually misbehave with women. Due to the cumbersome legal procedures, there is little or no fear in the minds of such people. With the new steps taken, such offenders will have their licenses cancelled immediately. Besides, the new permit rules ensure that the drivers and conductors wear uniform with nameplates. To develop confidence in women and to instill a fear of law in conductors and drivers, orders have been issued to display the helpline number 1090 and 1091 both inside and outside the buses. Amendments have also been made in the regulation of school buses, under which the bus must have a lady conductor or a driver. In the absence of both, a lady matron or teacher from the school must accompany the children. For commercial vehicles, it has been made compulsory that all drivers and conductors will have to get police verification certificates before getting their licenses. It is also a known fact that using dark films on the windows to block transparency has been a long-standing practice, and the usage of such films has been detrimental to the safety of women. Under the 2012 ruling of the Supreme Court, all such films or materials which block transparency of glasses have been completely banned. The Madhya Pradesh State Transport Department is now implementing this rule strictly to safeguard the interest of all commuters. Further, all new public vehicles shall have to get the CCTV and GPS systems installed before they can apply for vehicle registration. Those vehicles which are put up for hired or rental purpose, like cabs, three-wheelers or two-wheelers, shall also have GPS and GPRS systems so that they can be tracked and monitored at all times. Under the concept of Digital India, the Madhya Pradesh Transport Department is continuously uploading the track records of drivers and conductors on their department website. The continuous and relentless efforts of the Madhya Pradesh government to protect the interest of their people is now showing result, with growing self-assurance in the people and in women in particular. Women are now more encouraged and motivated to acquire their own driving licenses. Until now, 1,94,383 learning and 1,35,436 permanent licenses have been issued, and that too free of charge. The day is not far when confident women with a sense of empowerment shall stand by the male counterpart and participate in a big way for the development of the nation. The state government is determined to provide a safe and comfortable road experience to all its citizens. Besides, public efforts are underway to ensure that no road accidents take place. The Madhya Pradesh State Transport Department is getting highly active in its efforts to ensure that women feel empowered and safe. The department is working with renewed energy and vigor and is taking decisive steps to ensure the safety and the honor of women.
India is the largest democracy in the world, and in terms of population, it is second only to China. However, we as citizens have shown very little road discipline over the years. We have been unaware and at times careless about small things that need to be observed on the road. For instance, a lot of people drive without a driving license. Drunk driving and overspeeding are very, very common on Indian roads. And because of all these reasons put together, the number of accidents are ever increasing on the Indian roads. Due to a huge footfall in the RT offices, the waiting time used to be very, very huge. The Road Transport Department has come out with a lot of new measures which will help ease the pressure on the citizens. Madhya Pradesh government has implemented the technology not only to enhance the revenue of the Transport Department, but also to bring about transparency in the process. Accountability, process optimization, and ensuring social benefit schemes, as also the safety of the citizens, have been its priority. This initiative brings the 3E model, which is e-administration, e-services, and e-governance. This leads to process simplification, improved efficiency, transparency, accountability of the system, and would ultimately lead to better trust between the government and the citizens.